Hello, let me introduce myself. My name Michael Suparlan. My student ID 1525039 Study program Informatics Engineering. I picked them about the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto, with the topic of using the use of model in request work. Them about the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. I will explain using the topic the use of model in request work. Can you tell me about the work program that President Prabowo Subianto promised? President Prabowo made several promises during his campaign for President of Indonesia, including 1. Strengthening Pancasila, 2. Strengthening national defense and independence, 3. Increasing quality employment opportunities, 4. Improving human resource, 5. Continue downstreaming and industrialization, 6. Developing from the village level onward, 7. Strengthening political and legal reforms, 8. Building a harmonious environment. Explanation: Strengthening Pancasila. This explains that Indonesia must mutually reinforce the values of Pancasila to prevent division and strengthen the bonds of diversity by implementing strict regulations in the state constitution. 2. Strengthening national resilience and independence. This is further explained so that the Indonesian people can independently create or produce raw materials, avoiding a constant focus on foreign products and producing quality products independently. 3. Increasing quality job opportunities. Job opportunities will open up numerous job opportunities in several significant industries according to market developments and needs. 4. Improving human resource. We will focus on human resource by increasing training and labor exchanges so that Indonesian workers can acquire skills that meet the market demand. 5. Continue downstreaming and industrialization. It was explained that we will continue the previous resident and development programs that have been designed and implemented previously, as well as related industries for cooperation related to national development. 6. Building from the village level. Improving village development is also essential by providing assistance to small and medium-sized enterprises so that village communities can contribute to the village economy. 7. Strengthening political and legal reform. Will uphold justice for every citizen through further strengthened laws. 8. Building a harmonious environment. Strengthening policies within the foundation of society, including responsibility bodies in society. Could you explain the policies implemented by President Prabowo during his current term? Among them, 1. Strengthening cooperation by the President, 2. Fighting for justice between countries, 3. Increasing food security, 4. Strengthening defense, 5. Improving national nutritional quality, 6. Improving the economy. Explanation: First point, strengthening good relations in international forums to achieve intensive cooperation. Second point, defending countries experiencing injustice that threatens them. Third point, focusing on agriculture in every village and providing funding. Fourth point, completing state defense equipment for national security agencies. Fifth point, providing nutritional assistance in education and youth in need. Sixth point, encouraging every small to medium-sized business by providing funding to develop their business. May I know how big Mr. Prabowo's influence is in Indonesia? Its influence includes 1. Economics, 2. Defense, 3. Diplomacy, 4. Governance. Explanation. First point, Mr. Prabowo is very influential in the economic sector because, as president, he has personal experience in the business sector, so he can implement it into the country economic strategy. Second point, Mr. Prabowo is a former special force officer, so he has a strong military background. Third point, Mr. Prabowo has very influential colleagues, both domestically and internationally, making him a strong figure in international communications. Fourth point, Mr. Prabowo has experience as vice president, so he has managed previous governments. Will you explain that what, in your opinion, are the factors that are causing difficulties in the government led by Mr. Prabowo? These factors include 1. Inter-cabinet cooperation, 2. Lack of transparency, 3. Defined parties, 4. Abuse of office. Explanation. First point, if cooperation between ministers is not synchronized, this can make it difficult to achieve the president's goals on time. Second point, if an institution or agency is not transparent in handling problems, it can make it difficult to make decisions. Third point, if any member of the government directly under Mr. Prabowo has an ideology that is not supportive or indicates that is outside the national strategic plan, this can lead to debate. Fourth point, this can be said to be an abuse of power, which can lead to corruption that is detrimental to the state. Them about the President of the Republic Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. Next topic, the use of model in request work. Can you tell us how Mr. Prabowo's leadership is progressing? It can be classified into two categories. 1. Domestic development, 2. International development. Explanation. Domestic development can be seen from institutions that function according to regulation and will implemented government programs. Foreign development can be seen from foreign investors who establish shares in Indonesia as a result of cooperation and trust in Indonesia. Could you tell me about President Prabowo Subianto leadership style? 1. Have a clear goal. 2. Be a firm leader. 3. Be fair. 4. Work quickly. 5. Be a people-centered leader. Explanation. Mr. Prabowo, with his vision and mission, announced at the outset has been well implemented in the community. The leadership he demonstrated has been effective. Mr. Prabowo is fair in his decisions and problem solving. He works with predetermined predetermined targets to ensure swift completion. And last but not least, Mr. Prabowo also goes out into the community to learn about the problems that are occurring in the community. May I ask what are Mr. Prabowo's firm actions as president? 1. Firm action against corruption. 2. Open law enforcement. 3. Changing ministers. Explanation. Mr. Prabowo does not hesitate to take action against those who abuse their power, such as those involved in corruption. From the outset, Mr. Prabowo emphasizes to all members of the government to remain on track and in line with the rules. Mr. Prabowo wants the government's goals to run smoothly and optimally, so he needs to improve the performance of his ministers. Would you like to tell us about Mr. Prabowo foreign policy? In my opinion, Mr. Prabowo prioritized cooperation between countries that can be engaged, engaged and have a strong economic impact in Asia and globally. And Mr. Prabowo pays attention to the policies of countries that have joined the United Economics Forum, which includes China. The following is an explanation of the use of can, could, may, and would in the theme I choose. My use of can explains Mr. Prabowo leadership development as president and promised work programs. My use of could explains Mr. Prabowo's implemented policies and leadership style. My use of my explains Mr. Prabowo significant influence and major steps. My use of will explains foreign policy and factors causing government difficulties. That's all my presentation with the theme about the President of the Republic Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. I say thank you, and if there are any spelling errors, I apologize.